You know, one of the great things about coin collecting, numismatica, is that almost anybody can find their niche. You know, there's things that you can collect. If you want to collect half cents or 2-cent pieces or 3-cent pieces or 3-cent silver pieces, $20 gold, $2, $2.50 gold, $1 gold, $3, I mean, $4 gold pieces. I mean, they're all out there to collect. But in that whole, you know, kind of canvas of collecting that you see out there, the thing that usually is kind of, you know, particularly, certainly for vintage coins, that's kind of right there, that's the collectible, that everybody kind of, you know, everybody may collect out here, but at the end of the day, they collect here. And that's the Morgan silver dollar. The Morgan silver dollar is kind of always occupied, you know, kind of center stage in coin collecting, and it's been that way for you know, 100+ years. It's just the way that it is. It just has this cachet to it. There's just a certain, you know, certain panache that the Morgan silver dollar has. I mean, it was made in the Wild West. You know, so many of these coins came, you know, were used for so long, minted from 1878 to 1921. It was made at 5 different mints. I mean, you know, all of those things lead to people wanting to collect Morgan silver dollars. Unfortunately, over the course of years, the vast majority of the Morgan silver dollars ever made by the United States Mint have been melted down and destroyed for their silver content, because they're, you know, the biggest silver coins that the United States Mint made for 2 centuries. And within the Morgan silver dollar genre, probably the most, not probably, the most collectible subset of Morgan silver dollars is by far and away the Carson City Mint. Opened up only because of the silver discovery at the Comstock Lode in Nevada. It was opened up simply to make silver dollars and silver coins with that silver, the largest silver discovery in the United States in history. And it didn't operate for very long. I mean, you know, it only operated for about a quarter of a century. And for the Morgan silver dollar, it only operated from 1878 to 1895 is what you have with that. That's all you're going to have with that in terms of the Morgan silver dollar within that. And so people try to collect this. But you have to understand, it is incredibly, incredibly difficult to be able to collect this coin. Let me show you an example. It's right here, the 93, right here. I said 95, 93, right there, the 1893. That 1893, that coin right there, Carson City, in high grade. I mean, you know, we're $100 a coin here. If you're going to do our continuity program, you can buy them all if you wanted. $100 a coin, $1,599.20 here. But that 1893, to get the regular, and one of the things I talk about here is we have a coin concierge program. We have guys who specifically, you've seen a couple of those guys, you know, Corey specifically kind of specializes, you've seen him on the air, in Morgan silver dollars. He sold original 1893 Carson City Morgan silver dollars to his clients that go up to $300,000, even $400,000. So while that's cool, and if you're a multi-millionaire, it's a great thing to put into your collection. But if you're not, but you still want the design, you still want to collect it, you want to still have that opportunity, that's what this gives you right here. So what we did is we went to, and we had done this also with silver, we had done this with several different things that are out there. We went and did with Fiji, because they spend dollars, so we could still make a silver dollar. We used the exact Morgan design, obverse and reverse. It just says Fiji here at the top. Made it in pure silver, of course, and then we did all of the Carson City coins. 1878 to 1893. Now remember that the United States Mint didn't make them in 86, 87, and 88. We, however, will give you those 3 coins. So those 3 missing years, those are going to be there as well. The secondary thing with the Morgan silver dollars from these times is, I mean, they were made to use. So what happened is they made these in mass quantities and they just tossed them around. Carson City Morgan silver dollars, you know how many Mint State 70s there are in the original coins? That would be 0. Mint State 69s, I think there's 1. There's some Mint State 68s, but that's like a $400,000 coin in 1893. So people don't have the opportunity to own these high-grade Morgan designs. This gives you the opportunity, and this is 100% exclusive to us here at CSN. And I'm giving you an opportunity that I've never given anybody an opportunity to before. So I have the entire set, 100% exclusive to us, in silver. Now you might notice there's someone on that coin. That's a good friend of this program, David J. RYDER. He was the 34th and the 39th, the only two-time Mint director. And when we showed him this program, he was just absolutely floored. He thought it was absolutely spectacular. As a matter, he's appeared on this program with me several times, so he individually hand-signed each one of these coins as well. Each one of these coins as well. So your entire collection, every single coin, will be NGC, Mint State 70, early release, hand authentic signed by David J. RYDER, the 34th and 39th Mint Director of the United States. Now, so the history of the Morgan silver dollar, and I can go into that just a little bit, but I mean, suffice it to say, it is the most historic, I think, of everything that the United States Mint, and particularly with collectability today. What I've got here is I went out there, these are exclusive to us. So anybody that bought these had to originally buy them from us. And they have had tremendous acceptance, particularly in the secondary market. So for instance, I have here's an 1883. They don't have the first 5 years. They have that kind of these 6 years right here in the RYDER signed by David J. RYDER. And so you've got 1883 to 1888. So that's 6 coins, and they're $1,999, so $2,000 for those 6 coins. Remember, we're $1,599 for every single solitary coin in this set. Absolutely positive. What, 16 coins is what these are. 16 coins, because you have the 13 original coins from the United States Mint, and then the 3 years that the United States Mint didn't make them. So yours is contiguous from 1878 all the way to 1893. So you have some of the David J. RYDER's secondary market, in essence, at $2,000 for 6 coins. So that's over $300 a coin. Here's some of these other ones right here. Here's the 86. The 86 by itself, and these aren't the David J. RYDER signed ones, $240. You've got the 87, $199. You've got the 88, $199. So just that little subset of coins, over $600. Over $600 for these 3 missing coins. You pay $300. Here they have the 1893 CC by this, once again, not RYDER signed, at $249 with that. And like I said, actual U.S. Mint examples of that run up into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But here's the one. So here's a complete 16-coin Fiji set right here in NGC 70 for $3,500. This is not the David RYDER, which is the most, the rarest of the sets that we did, is the David J. RYDER, which you can get right now at $1,599.20 for $3,499 for $3,400, basically saving $2,000. This is a unique opportunity to get a first-hand look, an up-close look at exactly what George T. Morgan, who designed this coin originally, decided that this coin should look like, because it is his original design on the obverse and the reverse. We did it in Mint State. Like I said, we conferred with Fiji on this because they spend dollars. So we could do a silver dollar on this with the exact size, and the composition's actually pure silver that we have with this, and that's why we have the bonus 86, 87, 88. The United States Mint didn't make those. The original Mint run, if you had a highest grade available original NGC set of Carson City dollars, it would be literally millions of dollars. And so understand, you can get it for $99 a coin. And that's really what we're going to do right here. So understand what we're trying to accomplish. Because, like I said, you can buy the original coins if you're a multi-millionaire. But understand what we have. Remember, each one of these is basically an ounce of silver. So, I mean, you start with a pound of silver. At 16 coins, you basically have a pound of silver in here to start with. We've got these at $99 a coin if you do the continuity program. Here's the box right here. Comes with the box. So you have the continuity program, you $99 a month, stay as long as you like, cancel any time that you want. Okay, so it's $99.95 per coin that you're going to have, and we start, we just start building your collection, and we go through that month after month after month. Now, if you perhaps don't want to wait, I understand that. If you don't want to do that, $1,599.20. Gets that to you. So at the end of the day, anytime you see these out there in the secondary market, because these are exclusive to us, the David J. Rogers, I haven't even found a set of those, but a set of these same coins in NGC Mint State 70 is $3,500. We're well over half off. Well over half off. I want to talk a little bit about the Carson City and the history of the Carson City Mint. Just a little bit, because this is what we call a privy mark, which is kind of important to the collectability. It is right there. It is the only in the United States mint. It is the only double mint mark that they have. Okay, with CC in this. You have P and O and S and D and W. With that, San Francisco is still just S. West Point is still just W. So understand it's unique in that respect. And the fact that it was made, all the original coins were, of course, made with all the Comstock silver from the Comstock lode. And, of course, we put the privy mark in the exact place that the original coin put it, between the D and the O and dollar right above that. There's the CC, just as the United States Mint did. With that. And so, like I said, these incredible commemoratives from Fiji at only $99 a coin when they're in the secondary market for $200 or more per coin, I think is a unique opportunity. So let's go back and look at the Morgan silver dollar. And why is it so hard to collect the original Morgan silver dollars? I mean, obviously there's not many left. Can we look at a graphic? I got a little graphic for you here. This is the mintage of the Morgan silver dollar from Carson City. You can see, you can see as it goes up there, that, I mean, those are the original mintages. So some of them were, up there pretty good. You have some of those that are up in the 2 million, they made a fair number of these coins for some, but then you have 1885, 1889, 1881, 1880, 1879. You got all kinds of holes in that, along with the 86, 87, and 88, which they just didn't make. So it presents a collecting challenge that is almost unrivaled in modern numismatica, particularly for a coin set that's as popular and collected and desirable and coveted as the Morgan silver dollar. And like I said, within that genre, the Morgan silver dollar, there is nothing more collectible and more desirable than the Morgan silver dollar. And so in essence, to commemorate that, to be able to do the entire Carson City set and every single one of these coins, and make no mistake about it, they are coins, they are silver dollars, grades absolutely perfect Mint State 70. When I had Mint Director RYDER on the program one time, that was the thing that he marveled at, is when he looked at this and determined that this right here was the way it was supposed to be. Now, during his second tenure as Mint Director, he was the one that kind of got the Morgan silver dollar, back around. I mean, they started making that again. If you recall, they started making the Morgan and the piece silver dollar, and that was under the stewardship of Mint Director RYDER. So he has a special place in his heart. So when he saw this, he just, like I said, absolutely loved this. And then, of course, he, for us, then individually hand-signed every single one of these coins as well. If you look at the population reports of these are absolutely incredibly rare. There's only, I think there's less than 1,000 sets in existence, and they all came from us right here at CSN, 100% exclusive to us here at CSN. And I think that's a really, really, really important consideration for your collection as well. And at a price that is unheard of, at a price that has never heretofore has never been made available at $99 a coin in the continuity program. The fact that, you start $99.95 a coin. Remember, each one of these, I mean, a big chunk of that value is just in the silver itself. Understand, they are almost an ounce of silver each and every one of these coins. So you've got nearly a pound of silver in this. Well, of course, they come with the certificates of authenticity. With NGC, you really don't necessarily need that, but this really explains everything that's going on with these. So the entire mintage of these is only 2,000 sets put together. There's only 2,000 sets in existence. Now, a smaller percentage of those sets are certainly not Mint State 70. you know, that's the rarest of the bunch of the Mint State 70s. And then on top of that, so many of these were originally done in our PSS, which is what this is, but without the David RYDER signature. It was only after we had the Mint director here on the program that he said, I really, really, really like that set. And so, you know, he became part and parcel of this. And then we did a deal where he individually hand-signed every single one of these coins, individually hand-signed every single solitary one of these coins that you have right there. And that's the thing that I love. There's the exact diameter, the exact weight. You've got all that 9999 fine silver, so which is a little different than the original. The original was 900 fine silver. But what you get is part and parcel of American history, a commemorative of the rarest and most desirable subset of the Morgan silver dollars. So many of these were melted down. So many of them were circulated. So much so that there are no high-grade examples, you know, Mint State 70 examples of any of the original Carson City Morgan silver dollars. I believe there's only one NGC example in Mint State 69. There are a few in Mint State 68, but they literally bring tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars a piece. They are highly coveted. They rarely get to the market, so you just are never going to, even if you had the wherewithal, you just would not have the ability to put that in your collection, regardless of what your budget is. Well, what we do here is this fits in everybody's budget. And at $99, and we've never offered this, I've never offered this set before in our continuity program. I've never offered this before where everybody, this is now available to everybody at only $99.95 a coin. I want to go over this again. So we get 16 coins at $1,599. If you buy the complete set, it's the same exact price. If you do it on our continuity program, understand the same exact price. The only thing that I could find is close, and understand all these came from us. We were 100% exclusive to this. Here's a complete set right here, and it's $3,500. The only thing I had that even kind of came close to this, because these are the RYDER signed coins, which are rare, is I did find someone selling 6 of the RYDER coins. Okay, 6 of the RYDER coins right here, 83 to 88. I guess they sold the 78s to 82s by themselves, and then sold the 86 to 88 by themselves, and then the other ones by themselves. So they just took 6 of the 16 coins, and they want $2,000. A little over $300 a coin. So at that price for this particular set, we're more like $5,000 on a $300 per coin, and it's actually a little over $300. So we're looking at $5,000 where you're in it for $1,500, not because you're buying it from the source. You're buying it at the original issue price. You're buying it at the best possible price that's available any place in the market. So you can buy it as the 16 coin set if you like. Of course, it comes in the collector box. That you have the, so I mean, you know, if you don't have the patience, much like myself, and you have that $1,599.20. All 16 coins come to you certified perfect. David RYDER, authentic individual signatures on each and every coin. However, if you want to space that out and do a month by month, you know, call it a subscription program or a continuity program, however you want to determine that, your price, by the way, let's say silver doubles or triples, your price can never go up. Your delivery is guaranteed for the entire life of the program. You start at $99. Understand the obligation is ours. Price can never go up. Your delivery is guaranteed. The opportunity is yours. At only $99 per coin, stay as long as you like. Stay till the end. You can quit after 5 coins. You can do whatever you like. Like I said, the power of that program is in your hands. Or if, like I said, you don't want to wait and want to just save $3,500 right off the bat, you can get that complete set at $1,599.20. Either way, same exact price. You get to own a piece, a commemorative piece of one of the rarest, most desirable sets that's ever been made by the United States Mint, the Carson City set of the Morgan silver dollars, including the 3 missing years. Call today.